Welcome to our next episode in our series, Not Your Grandfather's CRM. Here I'm going to cover another custom business process flow that we developed for one of our clients. This one involves 4 different people, and it's used when creating a new product that they would sell to their customers. The 4 people include a person from operations, that person's manager, someone on the accounting department, and someone to get the product into CRM and into their configurator app. And I'm a particular fan of this business process flow because I happen to be one of those people. I do step 4, and this definitely makes my life easier. To start the process, somebody from the operations department will come down here and select on product changes and create a new change request. You can see at the top of the screen there are actually only 3 stages so far: the draft stage that we're in, and approval to the manager. That's always required, followed by the finalized stage. The entry person will select first if this is an item or a package. An item is simply an item, and a package is an item that includes other items. We'll start with an item, a reason for the request, a SKU, and a name. The SKU type, the SKU number, and the name are the only required fields. Now, when creating a product, oftentimes the product is similar to something else that was developed. So instead of memorizing all of the different fields that have to be filled in, including all the families, attributes, and kit components that might be required, the user can simply say, start with a similar SKU and fill all that information in for me. As soon as they tab off the field, the record is saved, and in the background, all that information has been copied over. That person will then decide if this needs to be entered into the accounting system. It almost always does. And once they do that, a section appears and a stage appears. And they need to decide if this product has to be entered in the configurator app, which is called Order Entry Wizard. And once that's saved, the OE Wizard stage shows up as well as the OE Wizard section. Now, one of the nice features here is some of the information, such as the SKU and the name, have to be entered in multiple places. So that gets filled in automatically. The price, cost, and weight is almost always different, so those have to be filled in. The class ID, price class ID, style, that all comes over from the similar SKU, but it can be overwritten if necessary. And then down here at the bottom, the only thing to fill out is the unit of measure and the peer group. Families and attributes would actually come over if there were any, but the user can add them manually at any time. And then once the entry person is happy with this, they can submit this to the manager for his approval. To do that, they can go up here and just move it to the next stage. But we like to make it even simpler than that. So we gave this person a button to click, submit for approval. Now, as soon as they do that, many things happen. They'll get a message, of course, saying that this request has been submitted successfully. The request moves over to the approval stage. The owner is set to the manager. And this record is set as read-only for the person that entered it. So they can't change it at this point. Right now, the baton's been passed to management. If we hit close, we can see that this product has been added to the list and it's in the approval stage. The manager would get an email that looks like this one. It just says your approval is required for a new product. Here's the product SKU, the description. That person would simply click the link and be brought right into this change request. Now, they can't change anything either. If you look down through this list, everything is locked, and that's by design. If a change is requested, they could simply reject this request and give a reason why, and click OK. This product's been rejected. It's been passed over to the entry person. It's read-only now for the current person. That person will get an email like this one that says the revisions have been requested by the person that hit the reject button. And we actually include that reason right here in the email. So at this point, there's nothing to do. They're going to wait a day. But if that day had passed, again, simply click the link. You'll be brought right to the change request where you can make those changes and continue passing this down the line. The approval and reject process is the same for every stage. The only thing that changes is the people. The accounting section is still pretty manual because we're actually upgrading the accounting system soon, so we didn't automate that. But we are continuing to use our configurator app. So we took the time to create a connection between the CRM and the local SQL Server database, which is the back end of the configurator wizard. And we're able to do our piece with one click. Click the button, it takes about 5 to 10 seconds, updates the local system exactly as we need it. And when we're done, we'll approve it. It'll go back to the person that created the request so that that person can verify that everything was done correctly. And once they're done, they just finalize it and close the ticket. Another thing they'll probably do is click on the process timeline to see what was done and when, just to wrap their arms around who did what in case something else happens down the road. If you'd like our help automating your repeatable business process, reach out to us today at www.p2automation.com. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.